Hello everyone, welcome back to Coffee Outdoors. Before we get started, as you know, we do not trap to make money. We trap to help keep the population of animals healthy and also to help the deer and the turkeys. So with that being said, we are going to go over the most recent fur harvesters auction. It was held June 23rd through June 27th. I'm going to go over some of the totals that was turned in, some of the sales, and let you make your own mind up on whether you think it was a successful auction or not. Then I'll let you know at the end of this video how our furs did there. So, like I said, this is just a preliminary sales results from the auction. It is only auction sales, nothing to do with private treaty sales, which is held after the auction closes. So, let's get started. Beaver. They had 39,231 beavers offered. Out of that, 92% of the first section Eastern beavers sold at an average of $15.58. 100% of the beaver from first section Western sold for an average of $14.69. 100% of section 3 beavers sold for an average of $13.18. And there was a top of $77. Mink, they had 11,374 mink offered, 25% sold, average of $520 with a top of $750. Otter, they had 4,600 otter offered, 54% of those sold, average of $22.82 and a top of $54. Bobcat, 7,729 were offered. 100% of the Canadian sold at an average of $90.23. 100% of the Northern sold at an average of $93.06. 68% of the Western sold at an average of $257.77. And 100% of the Central sold with an average of $65 with a top of $975. Muskrats, they had 209,000 muskrats offered, mainly unsold, and what did sell had a top of $7. Red fox, they had 13,294. 8% of the Eastern sold at an average of $20. 49% of the Northern sold at an average of $12.50. 14% of the Western sold at an average of $11.99, and the Central was mainly unsold. Top, $38. Gray fox, they had 1,800 offered, mainly unsold, with what did sell at a top of $8.50. Coyotes, they had almost 81,000 coyotes offered. 22% of the Western heavy sold with an average of $37.05. The Western semis, mainly unsold. Easterns, 46% with an average of $10. Eastern US, 68% sold with an average of $8.55. And the Central Coyote, mainly unsold. They had a top lot of the Western Heavy of $97, a top of Eastern of $66, and a top of Eastern US at $45. Raccoons, they had almost 40,000 raccoons offered. Canadians, 92% sold at an average of $687. Western Heavy, 26% sold with an average of $15.35. Western North Central, 5% sold, average of $8.45, and the Eastern US, mainly unsold. They had a top of $26.50 on Raccoon. Skunk, they had 1,148, 82% sold, $14.63 average with a top of $27. Badger, they had 372 badgers, 63% sold, average of $17.62 with a top of $71. Like I said, we're not in it to make money, just to keep the animals healthy and to help other populations of animals. So How did we do? As you know, last video I did on the auction was back in March, and we still had a red fox and a raccoon up there, the Fisher raccoon, a real dark one. So the March auction, Fisher raccoon did not sell. The red fox sold for $11. This auction we had 21 raccoon we sent, plus the one that was there. We sent 1 beaver and we sent 17 coyotes. We sold the 1 beaver for $16.50. We had, out of the 22 raccoon, that Fisher raccoon that had been there from the previous year sold for $7. And I had 1 raccoon, a large or extra large raccoon that was graded select, that sold for $2.50. So we still have 20 raccoon there that did not sell. As far as coyotes, we sold 6 coyotes, leaving us with 11 still there. And the total of all 6 of those coyotes sold was $39.50. Not even $40 for 6 coyotes. With the way the world is today, I was amazed that anything sold. But, you know, there's not another auction now until next year, or at least there's none scheduled. So all that fur we have there now and all the other fur that did not sell will still be there for the auction. I believe they have one like the beginning of the next year. So we still going to trap? Yes, we are. We just got to figure out ways to be more efficient, especially with today's gas prices and the way prices on everything are soaring. So the number one goal is to be more efficient, plan better routes, to use less gas. Of course, you know, you've seen my videos making my own bait. I'm going to be making my own coyote bait again this year. So anything I can do to save money and be more efficient is what we're going to do. I think that's going to be the name of the game, because we're still going to trap. The turkeys need our help, the fawns need our help, and the farmers need our help. Hope you all like this video. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next video.